Hello and welcome to Smarmalade Plays Halloween Otome. I am out of breath. I just ran here for reasons that are unimportant. Let's get started. I found myself awake long after I should have been. I should have been for only one reason. I was hungry. She should just get with food at the end, not with a dude. I quickly devoured the chocolate bar that I had started to keep on hand for emergencies, but I was still hungry. I guess there's only one thing to do then. I quietly made my way out of my room and down the corridors, trying to remember the exact route the Count had taken from the team room to the kitchen. When I found the familiar double doors, I immediately pushed them open and switched on the lights. I quickly began gathering ingredients for my midnight snack. Where's their fridge? Whatever. Okay. I was absorbed in the act. I feel like there should be a so in there. That I didn't even hear the double door swing open. Well, that, and they were remarkably quiet. Are you trying to steal my food? I quickly spun around to see Erik standing by the entrance. No, I'm making a midnight snack. With that many ingredients, it's not a snack, it's a 5-course meal. Ha ha ha! Okay, a midnight meal then. I see. How did he and Mira end up with the same voice? Whatever. What are you doing up anyway? I couldn't sleep, dude. Me too, although I can't sleep because I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm probably making too much anyway, so you can eat with me. That reminds me, Edward said that you asked him to eat with you. Edward? Who's he? He was your clue the day before yesterday. Oh, him! Yes, him. Was there any particular reason? I don't like eating alone, I'm needy. I see. In that case, I would be honored to eat you. Pervert! What? My apologies. I meant eat with you. Haha, I'm a vampire. I'm really the Count, too. I just put in my red contact lenses. Let's go. Oh, in that case, thank you, Tilda. I think I should be thanking you. I am, after all, getting a meal out of this. I couldn't just come to my own fucking kitchen and get a meal. I had to have it made by a girl in a hoodie. He took a seat at the counter while I prepared our meal. I was just putting on the finishing touches when he spoke again. You look very much at home here. I've spent a lot of time in kitchens. I can see that. And done, Tilda. I placed the plates onto the counter. I should hire you. I know that you're homeless. You have too many servants already. Seriously, what do they do when you're not holding some grand event? I'm a very generous employer. As long as my orders are taken care of, they can do whatever they wish, dude. That's another thing. They follow your orders to a T. I just don't know if I want to be tied down like that. Oh, well then it's my loss, huh? I ignored his comment and dug in. Bitch. Well, let's see how it tastes. He took a tentative bite before digging in with gusto. This is really good. You could put a lot of the world famous restaurants I've dined at to shame, not to mention give my own cook a run for his money. Didn't she just make a sandwich? Well, I guess not, if she was using ingredients in the whole stove. Now you're just teasing me. No, I'm serious. Super serious. Aw, shucks, Tilda. You didn't have to go that far, but thank you, Erik. No, Smarmalade. Well, I guess she's out of costume. Okay, fine. I should be thanking you for this midnight snack, quote unquote. After a meal this good, there's no way I'll have trouble sleeping. I'll be thinking about your boobs. You know my name? Yeah, seriously, that was my reaction. Of course I do. It's my duty as host to be aware of all who participate in my games. So you know I'm nothing special then. You're a superior sandwich maker. On the contrary, I think you're quite special. Your presence made this game interesting. But I haven't done anything. Then perhaps this is one of your skills. What? Picking the number 71 and charming a bunch of dudes with oddly colored hair. My skills? You mean the cooking? He let out a low chuckle. Yes, the cooking. Or getting on my cock. Oh my god, I'm sorry. We both finished our meals and I put the plates in the dishwasher. Thanks for eating with me. No, thank you. I quite enjoyed spending time with such a cute Kippy. What does that mean? Whatever. No wonder the girls go crazy for him. I would have thought the exact opposite. Good night, smarmalade. Good night, Erik. I woke up much later than normal the next day thanks to my midnight snack. Today's another rest day. I don't really feel like going out, but I'm not in the mood to laze all day today either. Sometimes I can't read. I'll just go check on Mr. Bandages. Maybe screw him as well. I put on my costume. I asked the servant to show me the way to his room. I might have been bored, but I wasn't in the mood to get lost. I entered his room to see the Count already standing next to his bed. Okay, fine, they're not the same guy. They have different hair. Why does he look so... Oh, I guess he's angry. I was like, why do you look so surprised, Mr. Bandages? Seriously. Mr. Bandages' eyes flicked to me and he scowled. Yeah, now he's pissed. That's a good expression for him. Not another one! Be nice. Bite me! Is that an offer? Ha ha ha. I'm cursed, aren't I? That's the only explanation. Am I interrupting something? Blowjobs. Nothing important, I assure you. My rest! Both of you are interrupting my rest! Like I said, nothing important. Mr. Wolf chose that moment to enter the room. He slid in from the left. I guess everyone else thought to check on you too, Mr. Bandages. He let out an exaggerated groan. That would be Mr. Bandages, not Mr. Wolf. I read that as Mr. Wolf first, and I was like, why would he do that? Why won't you people leave me alone? Because you shouldn't have to be alone when you're sick. What if I want to be alone? Mr. Wolf looked away before changing the subject. I didn't notice before, but this room is bigger than mine. Naturally. Ha ha ha. I'm smiling. It needs to fit his ego after all. Ha ha ha. Any response Mr. Bandages would have given was cut off by a knock at the door. What the hell are you people doing in this having a threesome in Mr. Bandages' room? That must be lunch. Mr. Wolf opened the door and a servant wheeled in a cart filled with more food than Mr. Bandages could eat, sick or not. That's because they know where you are. ... That's way too much for you to eat alone, so we'll join you. Ha ha ha. You did this, didn't you? Now why would I do anything like... Now why would I do a thing like that? The Count took a plate from the tray, placed some food on it, and handed it to a glaring Mr. Bandages. Then the Count turned to look at us. Isn't anyone else going to eat? Mr. Bandages, what? I don't care, this is enough for me, I'm a model, I only need one plate. Taking that as permission, we each grabbed a plate and started piling food on. We had just finished eating when the tone for an announcement played. Good day, everyone! Tilda, it is I, your host, Tilda. Who did he think we were expecting? People have been complaining about me making changes. Changes they wanted, mind you. So I've come to a few decisions. I seriously want to know who else is in this house playing this game, because they're all just a bunch of assholes. The next 2 days will be tasks like the original ones. There'll no longer be the option of skipping them and receiving points. There will then be a rest day and 2 more tasks. The day after will be our Grand Masquerade Ball, and the winning team will be announced. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more days, I think. Let's see. Those are my terms. I promise that they won't be changed, and that this problem will never come up in this event again. Or I will fucking kill whoever makes the complaint. I swear. That is all. Thank you, Tilda. The tone signaling the end of the announcement played.
Dot, dot, dot.
There, aren't you glad? No more skipping and...
Don't tell me you missed Woody!
Oh no, I caught that, but there's nothing we
kill there isn't!
Calm down, this isn't good for your health.
How do you expect me to be calm after that?
After what? Erik just laid out the rules.
He promised this problem will never come up again!
So?
Erik would never promise something like that unless he was completely sure of it!
And the only way... Whoa. I'm having problems reading. And there's only one way he could be sure it would never happen. By making it impossible. Did he kill everyone? So what you're saying is that he's not going to have any more of these events?
Exactly!
So we won't be able to come here and spend time like this next year?
Forget that, I still haven't won!
Mr. Bandages stood up and walked toward the door. Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna confront Erik! There's no way I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing while he...
You heard him, his decision has been made. There is nothing we can do.
Like hell there isn't!
Calm down. You're going to...
I'm gonna confront Erik and you can't stop me!
He flung open the door and stalked out. Mr. Bandages, wait up! Mr. Wolf hurried after him. I guess we should help Mr. Wolf make sure Mr. Bandages doesn't overexert himself. I'll leave that to the two of you. I'm going to fucking jizz all over his bed. You're not coming with us? I have better things to do than watch him throw a hissy fit. I shrugged and left the room, not wanting to lose track of Mr. Bandages and Mr. Wolf. They're huddled really close together. Thankfully, they didn't get far because Mr. Wolf was trying to pull Mr. Bandages back to the room. This is a different hall? Yeah, I guess so. Do you know where we're going?
Of course I do!
So why have we passed that same vase twice?
It's not the same vase, it's just similar!
No, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. It's got a bit of a crack running down. Mr. Wolf cut himself off when he saw the murderous look on Mr. Bandage's face. I'm just gonna ask that servant for directions.
Don't you dare!
I ignored him and walked up to the servant. Hi, could you take us to Mr. Valdemar's room? Guests aren't allowed in his room. We won't go in, we just want to see where it is. Please. Okay, follow me. I turned back to Mr. Bandages. Now you can either come with me or keep going around in circles. Your call.
Fine! Ah.